Hello, and welcome to Real Shit with Darren T. I have to do something petty and ignorant at the beginning of these episodes because I'm recording a show that is not about how many views I get. It's not about, ooh, who's going to be on the show. It's just really about just getting some thoughts out there, getting some ideas out there, and just getting them out of my, mental, system of, just the flow. I think so much. I think a lot about things, and I like to look at things from different people's perspectives. And because you can live your entire life, moving straight forward and always thinking about yourself or how you would act or how you would react to situations, and sometimes you have to be able to take yourself out of your shoes and put yourself in somebody else's shoes and see things from their perspective and from where they are. And a lot of people don't think that that's necessary, but that is a necessity of life. I've learned that by communicating with people, I can basically connect with them, on some sort of emotional level. And that's why I always think that I'm really just empathetic, because I can always feel a vibe from people and kind of can just take that feeling and let that soak in. I'm very emotional, I'm very thoughtful, and I get caring and things like that. And so I'm always able to take myself out of the situation and then place myself in someone else's shoes, and no, you're not going to know everything they've been through, and you're not going to be able to experience everything they've experienced, but you can understand. And that's where it comes into play. And so understanding people, understanding why people do crazy things they do, understanding why people get upset or angry about things. You have to know where they're coming from. And so that's why I think that perspective is everything. And so, but no, yeah, so this episode is basically just about perspective and just having some sort of idea about what it means to really stop thinking about yourself or how you would handle situations or how you would do things and put yourself in somebody else's shoes. It's imperative to life. It's a necessity when it comes to communication to be able to take yourself out of your own shoes, because a lot of times we like to look at life through what we've experienced, what we've seen, what we've thought, and put everyone in this bubble and say, oh, or this box, and say, well, you lived in the same places I lived in, or you've experienced, something similar to me, so we're the same. And that's not the truth. We're not all the same. We don't think the same. We don't feel emotions the same. We don't react to our emotions the same. A lot of people, I think that a lot of people react to their emotions with anger in these times. There's not really a large array of emotions for a lot of people. I think we go from sad to angry in seconds. I think we go from happy to angry in seconds. You know, there is a broad range of emotions. There's so much you can feel, and navigating through how you feel will allow you to better navigate through how someone else would feel, and someone else's emotions. So your perspective on everything plays a large role in how you see life. So if you take on different perspectives, then you see a broader range of how life is being lived by different people. And that's my thing. You can't always base life on what you've seen and what you've been through. You have to take it from someone else's perspectives, and that's how you learn and grow. We can't learn and we can't grow if we're not taking those moments out and saying, but what if I was her? What if I was them? What if I was him? What if I was in their shoes? You know what I'm saying? Would I feel the same way? And once you do it, you realize, yeah, and then you kind of get, to know people before you even say anything to them. You can kind of know how to feed people the information you need to feed them, spoon feed them the information. You kind of learn how to react to other people based on how they're going to react because you know them so well. And so I've done it my whole life, and I think that I know people fairly well now, especially the people who I interact with every day in my life. And that's kind of how I live my life. And it's just a thought, perspective. Try to have more than one. Don't make it so simple. Don't make life so simple. Don't simplify what we have here, what we are given here. That's it, y'all. There.